Someone at NDCube is having a laugh because getting S rank in stage 6 of the trio challenge is insanely hard. We need to get an A rank in each one of these 5 stages all in the same attempt. The first minigame that we needed to beat was Squared Away. To get an A rank in this minigame, you just need to win by avoiding the opponent for 30 seconds. Thankfully, this challenge was pretty easy, and my strategy was to simply just go around the edge of the square. In my hours of attempts, I never actually got squashed, but I can definitely say that I got pretty sick of doing this minigame. The second minigame was Tidal Toss. Once again, fairly easy. To get A rank, you just need to knock all the opponents off before the clock gets down to 20 seconds. To do this, I literally just mashed the A button, and 9 times out of 10, I had no problems. The third minigame is Tug of War. To get an A rank in this minigame, we needed to win within 8 seconds. Now guys, I'm a total rebel and I completely ignored the warning in the instructions. But believe it or not, after about 15 attempts, my hand was on fire. So I found that the best way to rotate it quickly without causing harm was to place the control stick in the web of my fingers. After this, my hand was fine and I got A rank on every attempt. Now, up until this point, we hadn't had too much trouble, but on the fourth minigame, Skewer Scurry, things got a little bit harder. This is the minigame where a lot of our attempts ended. To get an A, you need to win within 8 seconds, and against 3 hard computers, this can require a little bit of luck. All we could really do was just change the direction a few times to try and confuse them, and if we were lucky enough, they stood there helplessly. So that brings us to minigame number 5. And they saved the best for last. To get an A in this minigame, you could only let in a maximum of 2 goals over 30 seconds. And this is against 3 master CPUs. Now let's not forget, before this we had to get A in all 4 previous minigames. This could sometimes take 4 or 5 attempts, or even more. So just how hard is this final challenge? Well, you're probably gonna fail in the first 2 seconds. When the computer's all shooting at the same time, if they shoot in different directions, there's not a lot you can do. And at this point, you'd have to start the whole challenge over from the very beginning. Now, I'm not normally a quitter, but after hours and hours of attempts, the best score I got was 4. And I started to wonder how possible 2 or less goals really was. I went to free play and set the difficulty to master. Then I did attempt after attempt after attempt. And after 133 tries, this happened. Now the sad thing is, it's not even really an impressive match. The computer just missed a lot of shots and a lot of them went in the same spot. I had attempts that were much more entertaining with amazing saves, but the game just didn't want me to win. So the question is, how long would it take to get an attempt like this at the end of a trio challenge? The answer is probably a really long time. Maybe one day I'll have another go at it, but for now, our journey ends here. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure you hit that like button. If you want to see more, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys next time.